Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Erin's Book Club. I have a TBR to do, and I figured I would go through that with you guys. Hopefully, I'll be able to read maybe a book a week or somewhat along that lines. So I've got 4 books that I would like to read. At this time, too, I also picked the bookmarks for the books, just because that's my thing. The first book that I would like to read is a continuation of a series that I'm following, called The Halfling's Gem. It's by R.A. Salvador, The Legend of Drist, Book 6. I've read the other, 5 books, maybe, of this series. I'm really enjoying this author. It's funny, though, because when I looked at Goodreads to see what people thought of this author, there was a lot of critiques based on the writing style, saying that it was childish or not descriptive enough or whatever, to the point where it almost sounded like hateful. And like, I've read a lot of books where I don't like the writing style and I make a decision if I want to keep it or not. But if I decide I hate it that much, I wouldn't finish the book. And not all writing styles are going to be enjoyed by everybody. It's weird and it's sad how much society is so quick to judge and be hateful. That being said, I am excited to read this one. Because it's a series that I'd like to continue on. And that one, I think, I'll read this, or I'll use this bookmark. It's like a pendant bookmark. It's got a little deer on the one end, and it has Into the Wild on the other end. That makes sense, right? It's a wilderness exploration thing. So that is one on my to-be read. Next one, again, is a series that I'm continuing on, and I'm probably going to get hate messages for this one, but I don't really care. I guess you would call it a middle grade. It's called Warriors, A Dangerous Path by Erin Hunter. I am loving everything Erin Hunter writes about warriors. It's just a great outlook on wildcats and what they go through and what they're thinking and that kind of thing. And it's something I really enjoy. And I'll read the back of this one because it's short, sweet, and it'll give you an idea. So, Tiger Star has taken charge of Shadow Clan, but will his thirst for power be satisfied? Meanwhile, a mysterious threat has invaded the forest, placing every cat's life in peril. Fireheart can't help but wonder, has StarClan abandoned the warrior cats forever? Really excited to read this book. So, this one is probably going to get... not meow. I'm reading for a bookmark, because, cats. So that's mine. Next one, I think I read this years ago, and I loved this book. I read it before I even put dates on of reading these. It's another series, I think, and I think there's more to it now, and that's why I want to start it again to see if I can get more by this author. So it's The Last Herald Mage by Mercedes Lackey. And I remember I really enjoyed it. And I would read it to you, but I don't want to spoil myself for it because I don't want to remember too much. But it's basically about self-aware white horses that bond with humans and how they fight specific powers based on their bond with the humans. And I don't remember a lot about it, but I think I remember this had... the main character was not interested in females as mates, more interested in males, and that brought a lot of conflict in it. And I remember I really enjoyed it, and I'm very excited to read it again. So The Last Herald Mage is the third one. And for that one, I'm just going to use that simple bookmark. White Horses. And the last book I have on my TBR is another series. I've been on a series kick forever, and I don't think I'll ever get out of the series, but this is The Mammoth Hunters by Jean M. I'm probably going to say this wrong. Owl, maybe? It's the Earth's Children series, and I am adoring this series. And I remember I read this too as a child. Well, not this specific book, but I had started reading it as a child, and again, adored it. So Really excited to read this one. It's basically prehistoric human society and an outlook on how that was, how do I put it, how they lived their society, that kind of thing. Really, really enjoyed it. I haven't read this one yet, but I did read the first 2 books, and it's captivating and it's exciting to read about. So that one I'm excited to read, and we're going to give it this one. That's a good bookmark. So those are the 4 books that I'm going to get to in the next month or so. I don't know who I'm going to read first, but I'll let you know as I read them. Thanks very much, and I'll let you guys know when I have another book read.